Aquarius, hello. Welcome to your Aries new moon solar eclipse reading. This is Lauren the Mystic. Welcome in, welcome back. For those that are new, hey, I'm glad you're here. There's a message here for you, and that is why this video came across your feed. So stick around if you can. This is a general collective reading, so not all messages may resonate. I do always recommend that you listen in for your sun, moon, and rising sign to get more of the picture. But what we are doing today is a bit of a soul growth reading. We're going to do an energy check-in for our collective community. Just tune in to see what kind of shifts or changes might you expect to be unfolding for you right now in your life, Aquarius. The new moon is always a time to plant very potent seeds of intention. And with the new moon being in Aries, it's the first cardinal sign, the initiation, and the beginning point. Oh dear, there goes a card on the floor. The beginning point of the zodiac wheel. So it really has this fresh new beginning energy. And when we pair it with the solar eclipse, what that does is supercharges this energy. And with a new moon, we're planting seeds of intention that are going to last for the next 6 months. Oh my gosh, you got the new moon card. And it's all about promise. It's all about what you are really hoping to manifest. I'm going to get that card that fell on the floor here in a moment. I can see what it says, and it's the Dream Time card, which is a very beautiful energy. It's an Aboriginal energy, and when I get that card up off the floor, I will show you. It's basically the image of an indigenous tribal person, Aboriginal person, who is singing they're playing the diggaroo. Let's see, Aquarius, please, Spirit. They're playing the diggaroo, and the diggaroo is an instrument that is this long windpipe, and it was believed to be used by the shaman elders, the tribal elders, to really help bring things into form. And so that song, or that card, is all about singing and bringing new life, new creation energy into form through the dream state. So let's see what moonology guidance we might have for our Aquarius collective. Please, Spirit, show me Aquarius. This card wanted to jump out, but it didn't jump the whole way out. I'm going to go ahead and pull it anyways. Nothing yet is set in stone. Let's see more for Aquarius, please, Spirit. Show me clearly for Aquarius. What messages might you have? Oop, another one on the floor, of course. Okay. Well, it looks like I'm going to be getting in my workout here in a moment. Just kidding. It's not much of a workout. Just have to pop up off the chair. Let's see, Aquarius, please, Spirit. Any soul growth messages for Aquarius? What do they need to know right now? Okay. I'm just getting all of your messages out on the table, Aquarius. Oh my gosh. Beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. All right. Actually, I'm going to save a spot for those cards that fell. Okay, let me pop up. Oh, we've got 2 extra cards. Bear with me, Aquarius. Got those. Oh. All right. Here we go. Thanks for being patient with that. All right, so here's that Dream Time card that I wanted to show you. There's the instrument. And you can see that he's able to pull from his trance-like state as he's communing with the elements of nature. He's in a translate state, and he's pulling in creation potential from pure possibility and potential. So there's something here where you are really working with the elements, okay? We've got this new moon. We've got dance and dream time where you are creating with pure possibilities. We've got the green man, which is all about the synergy within the natural world, within the natural processes unfolding, and you becoming one with nature, to know that nature is unfolding through you as you. And I feel that the green man and this Dreamtime card really go together. And so there's a promise here, this new moon promise, a promise of new manifestations, of celebration and of joy, Aquarius. But it's something that you've been on a journey, right? You've had to climb the mountain, and it's taken you a lot of strength. It's taken you a lot of strength. So let's see more. What else do we have? We have the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. Already mentioned, nothing yet is set in stone. And then also, you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo energy. So we just passed that full moon. It was a total eclipse. It was 2 weeks ago. So has there been something coming up within the last 2 weeks that has been questioning potentially your sense of self-worth? Something related to your worth or feeling good enough for the task at hand or for what you're going through. Now let's take a deeper look. From the soul growth perspective, there's a healing journey being spoken of, okay? Something that you might have felt a little bit cast aside. Maybe you felt like you weren't included. Maybe you felt a little persecuted by the crowd. And this is about you needing to rest, retreat, be held by the cosmic and divine forces. There's a need for you to deeply replenish yourself from what you have been through. And it's time for you to share your voice, to share your expression. Okay? This has been part of the divine plan. This is part of your personal soul's growth mission. We've got Anna, the grandmother of Jesus, here. And this is really about you seeding the light, laying foundations in your own life, but knowing that those foundations that you lay, they're being divinely guided. You're being held by your ancestors. Held by your ancestors. And we have the golden children. So this card is really complex. We've got portal energy within this card. We've got the knowing that this is about you healing timelines within this lifetime, but also throughout history. So tune in again to whatever resonates the most with you personally. But what I'm seeing here, Aquarius, is that you are healing your own inner child wounding. You are needing to apply tenderness to what I just heard is your own compassionate heart. And so if you are new to me, know that I am an intuitive and psychic channel, and I will start to deliver messages for you as I receive them throughout the reading, as I kind of get in. So again, this is collective. It may or may not be your particular story, but there's somebody out there who needs to hear this message. This is also about your particular gifts. You have rare energetic gifts that you contain, Aquarius, and it's really a time to nurture those. Really nurture yourself, because I feel like they are coming online. Yeah, okay. I didn't even look down below yet, but I'm going to go ahead and start reading these cards and we'll break them down. We've got Star Keeper here. This is you receiving divine activations. See, through that portal and through your third eye. The portal is in your heart space. And it's being, your third eye is being illuminated, as is your crown chakra. So this is you needing to really not only ground yourself, take care of your energy, but also open yourself up to receiving. You're receiving an energetic upgrade here, okay? And it's coming through you in order for you to see the light of your rare gifts. This energy right here is all working together. There's a lot that's working together, truly. And I can't hold it all up at the same time, but I'll try. So we're starting here with the grandmother energy, opening up the portal to that inner tender, beautiful inner child heart that's needing to really be held in a space of deep rest and replenishment as you are getting these powerful upgrades to your system. Something is what I'm hearing is upgrading you. I feel like there's a healing, a spiritual upgrade taking place. We have the cosmic heart here, further speaking to that beautiful process. This is a card about not only tuning in, right, to receive right here through the portal of your cosmic heart, but this is about you beginning to create a devotion to your practice. There's potency to your energy. There's potency to you really spending time tuning in and then creating action from that space that moves you, this creation space here, right? Where you are creating through celebration, through joy. You're bringing things into form through joy. And you're taking action as you feel so guided based on this devotion to yourself right now. And this is about making your life a moving prayer. Okay? We have next the empathetic starseed. Now, this is a card again about your particular awakening journey. What you're coming into an awareness of is all the energy that you have been carrying forward that's not yours to hold. It's too heavy, or it's somebody else's garbage, is what I just heard. So the empathetic starseed is beginning to recognize their own energetic container space. They're reclaiming their energetic sovereignty. So you're cutting any cords, any ties, any outdated connections that no longer serve you. They no longer support you going forward. And you're learning how to clear your energy to remain in your own frequency, your own vibration, and not take on the baggage or the negativity or the drama or anybody else's lower frequency. You're not going to take that on to carry anymore. What I'm hearing is you are being called to share your gifts, but part of that is recognizing your boundaries and how you are going to hold your own self safe as you potentially take on some of this leadership role you're being called to after you go through this awakening experience. Something about this is a brand new opportunity for you to share your voice, for you to express yourself and your strength. We also have inner earth. And this is about coming out of a period of difficulty and emerging to see all of the opportunity waiting for you just outside of that cave space that you were just journeying through. You've gone through these inner challenges, the inner earth. And this is about surviving these soul growth lessons, finding new solutions, new beginnings, right? And so we've got that new moon card of new beginnings. Let's see if we can't get some further clarification from the tarot to really help unpack some of the soul growth that we're seeing here. Let's get a few shuffles, please, Spirit, for our Aquarians. What do they need to know for this Aries solar eclipse? Oh my goodness. Okay, we've got death and rebirth just popping out, along with Five of Pentacles. So you're in a rebirth cycle. Let's get one more card, please, for Aquarius. One more card on this solar eclipse, new moon. This one wanted to fly. Is there any other messages for Aquarius? What do you need to know right now? Okay, thank you, Spirit. We've got one extra. Okay. Yes, okay. So this is really just kind of supporting. Again, this is a very generalized message, so you'll have to apply it to your specific circumstances as you see fit. But we have you moving through this death and rebirth period, a rebirth of yourself following that period of loss. And what I feel like is that was a period of hardship, actually. It was a trying time that tested your ability as you went through this inner earth journey. You know, whatever you've just come through that's really put you in that cave space. You know, we have these two cards here that are very, very similar in nature. Look at these. So much portal energy in your reading. But these cards are symbolizing that inner portal journey, that inner activation of having gone through a difficult experience. So you're coming out of you're coming out of the other side of that here. You're leaving any feeling of loss, of difficulty, of hardship, of depression, of sadness. And this is a spiritual awakening here. See here with the Judgment card, we've got you communing with your higher aspect of self. And it's putting you into this space. Whatever you've gone through is putting you into this space of true alignment with yourself, aligning you into your path, your higher purpose, your higher path. And now we have you here in this very peaceful space where you are protecting your energy. You know that there are still outside forces that are kind of coming at you, but you are serene. You are safe. You are manifesting. You're holding your boundaries. You're holding your vision. So there's something about this process that is rebirthing your vision, and the energy is gaining momentum. You are still creating whatever this is, which is why nothing is yet set in stone, but you are good enough to create and manifest from the ethers. You've got cosmic forces right by your side, really feeding into you. You've got the wisdom from the ancestors pouring in to your knowing and pointing you in the right direction, Aquarius. So I hope that you have found this to be helpful and to give you something to ponder. Because if you don't already see it yet, it sounds like it's time for you to come out from whatever you've just gone through. This is about new beginnings, about creating that new beginning from a place of joy, allowing it to be created in the synergy with natural law, with universal law. So stepping more into flow, right? And then going on that self-care journey where you're going to honor whatever rest you need. You're going to honor your own boundaries, your own vibratory frequency, and you're holding yourself in that position of honoring. And that's beautiful energy to be in right now. So Aquarius, again, I hope that this has helped you and given you some food for thought. I would really appreciate it if you would head on down and tap that like button, tap that subscribe button. I would like to see you again, and it sure does help me tune into your energy more specifically for these readings. If you would like a personal reading to dive deeper into your unique circumstances, or if you would like to take a look at your natal chart or take a look more specifically at a transit and how that might be affecting you, such as this new moon solar eclipse, I offer all of those services, and you can email me at laurenthemystic@gmail.com. Until then, I will see you again next time if this is where we leave things. I wish you so much love, and I will see you soon. Take care, Aquarius. Bye-bye.